Hello everyone, welcome to Power 1.5. I am Amy. We'll get started today on half floor to the right. So come all the way down onto your mat, extend your right knee out from your hip and your ankle underneath your knee. Simply melt into your mat. Close your eyes, make your gaze soft. So I spent the last few days running around like a crazy person. Like I don't even think I got any food until 9 p.m. One thing to the next, and it was just somewhat chaotic, definitely taxing. And I recognized that I needed to slow down. I needed to stop. Just take a moment to breathe, to anchor into the present moment. Luckily for you, you've been able to do that, or are going to be able to do that on your mat today. It's so important to slow down, to appreciate the moments, rather than getting from point A to point B and never really seeing what's happening in front of you. By grounding down, by slowing down, we're able to experience life, to notice the nuances, the details. Slowing down is a power move. Amy Cuddy. I absolutely love that quote because so often we're taught or think perhaps that slowing down or taking a moment for ourselves is lazy or non-productive. Or actually it might be the best thing for us. Take a breath in and exhale, let it go. Extend your right leg long and bring your left leg to half floor front. Extend your left knee out from your hip at a 90-degree angle. Your left ankle is underneath your knee. Simply, again, melt into your mat. You might bring your opposite temple to the ground. And simply allow yourself to commit to a little bit of this stillness. Time, gravity allows space to come in. Not only do we need space in our own lives, but stillness as well. Take a moment. Notice your breath. No need to change it. Simply become aware of it. Yoga helps us to ground into the moment. Our breath allows us to stay connected. Not only are we connected to the present moment, but we're connected to ourselves. Yoga strengthens our connection between mind and body. And when we have that awareness, we're able to experience our bodies rather than just survive, rather than to just push through. You may notice the nuances, the subtle changes. You can listen to what your body is telling you. So today on your mat, I want you to slow it down. I want you to feel, to be aware. Take a breath in through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Your next breath in, breathe in all that you need. And with your breath out, let something go. Perhaps it's just the stigma that doing that thing is non-productive. And actually there's still a lot taking place. Your next breath in, breathe in through your nose. Find a slight constriction in the back of your throat. Seal your lips, send it out through your nose. Tap into your Ujjayi breath. Allow this breath to anchor you to the present moment. Yes, it will build heat and add fluidity. But most importantly, it connects you to this time on your mat right here to experience your practice, not just move through it, check it off the list. Next, breath in, fill up, and then exhale, release your left leg to meet the right. Bring your hands under your shoulders, inhale, lift your tabletop. Exhale, hips to heels. Breathe. You can take embryo, or you can extend your knees out for child's pose. Melt your forehead to the ground. Simply connect. In this space, you are supported. You're safe. You might flip your hands towards the sky and bring in intention for your practice. Perhaps it is exactly that, to just slow down. Maybe there's something else that is motivating you. Breathe that in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale to tabletop. Breathe. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips are over your knees. You can tuck or untuck your toes. Inhale, cow. Breathe. Raise your tailbone. Soften your belly towards the ground. Lift your collarbone towards the top of your mat. Breathe in. Exhale, cat. Breathe. Tuck your tailbone under. Cinch your belly button to your spine. Press into your mat. Dome. Separate your shoulder blades. Exhale. Inhale. Back to cow. You're on your own. Breathe. Allow your breath to guide you, to lead you. Maybe you close down your eyes and simply invite intuition to take over. It might be a lateral stretch through your side bodies, or you can sway your hips side to side, sink your hips to your heels. Give yourself just a few more breaths, even out if needed. And when you're ready, return to tabletop. Stack your left shoulder over your left wrist. Inhale, open up. Modified side plank. Breathe. Bring your left foot in line with your knee to create a kickstand. You might lift your right leg or allow it to rest onto the ground. Exhale. Inhale, lateral stretch. Breathe. Rainbow your entire right side body. You can point through your right foot. Stretch from fingertips to toes. Breathe in. Come back to center. Exhale, quad stretch. Breathe. Capture your right foot, your ankle in your hand. See that your right foot is in line with your hip, and spiral your right hip to the top of your mat. Squeeze through your glute, your hamstring. Allow your quad to open. Soft bend in your left elbow. Try not to lock it out. Beautiful. Exhale. Inhale, modified side plank. Exhale, oblique crunch, elbow to knee. Inhale for alignment. Exhale, come together. You've got 3 more on your own. You might pop up onto your fingertips to add a little height. I lost count already. Let's do one more. Take it nice and slow. Feel your oblique light up. Inhale, modified side plank. Exhale, tabletop. Now we'll take a stretch through your wrists. So flip your hands so that the palms are on the mat. Your wrist creases are facing the top of your mat. And then you can hinge your hips back towards your heels to get a little deeper stretch. Maybe even go into your fingers slightly above that to get into my forearm. Breathe out. Inhale, return back to tabletop, ground into your right hand. Inhale, modified side plank. Stay and breathe. You might activate your glute to raise your left leg up in line, or again, rest it down. Stack your left shoulder on top of the right. Breathe in, lateral stretch. Breathe, you might tuck your tailbone under. Spiral your chest open. Lengthen your left side body. Breath in. Exhale, quad stretch. Breathe, reach back, capture your left foot, your left ankle. You might roll to the top of your foot to get a little deeper stretch into your shoulder. Squeeze your heel towards your glute. Breathe out. Inhale, modified side plank. Exhale, oblique crunch. Inhale, foreline. Exhale, get tight. Great. 3 or 4 on your own, whatever you might have done last time. Squeeze through your oblique. Pull in tight as you get small. You might even notice this in your right glute. Create that awareness. Beautiful. We'll do one more right here. Length first, and then exhale, get small. Inhale, modified side plank. Exhale, tabletop. Now we'll take the back of your wrist. So place the back of your hand against the ground. You might pedal out if it's too much pressure to have both hands down. Again, you can sink your hips to your heels or maybe rock forth and back. Inhale, back to tabletop. Walk your hands a few inches in front of you. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Create the capital A shape with your body. Come onto the balls of your feet, onto your toes. Melt your heels towards the ground. Squeeze your biceps by your ears. You might pedal out through your feet or even hinge in and out of high plank just to add a bit of movement. Then take an assessment. Scan through your body. Notice how everything feels this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whenever it is that you're participating. Breathe out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, ragdoll. Breathe. Step your feet out wide. You might take a big, generous bend in your knees. And allow yourself to unravel over your thighs. You can find a bind. Opposite arm to opposite bicep, maybe a gentle sway side to side. Notice in the act again, as we start to calm our nervous system, notice if perhaps there's tension holding in your shoulders. Can you let it go? Can you become a little bit lighter through your practice? Breathe out, set your left hand to the center of your mat or block. Inhale, ragdoll with a twist. Bend into your left knee, reach your right arm skyward, and take big circles forward and backward. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, other side. Breathe. Dip into your right knee. You might dip into both knees, or if you want deeper hamstring, work to straighten your legs, hips stay level. Breathe in, stack your shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. Toe heel your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe. Find resistance against your calves, against your quads. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Elongate the crown of your head away from your tailbone. Breathe in. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale as slow as possible. Slowly come all the way up to mountain arms overhead. Ground all four corners into your mat. Tailbone down, belly up and in. Release your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in. Exhale. Vertical twist to the right. Breathe. Press your right hip forward, hip stays square. Rotate through your mid-torso. Breath out. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Breathe. You might traction your left foot forward, pull your right heel back, and open even more towards the side of your mat. Breath out. Inhale through center. Exhale, mini back bend. Breathe. Squeeze through your quads. Engage your belly and hold your shoulders towards one another. Lift your gaze, create space between chin and chest. Breath out. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Stay. Breathe. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Heels are over the balls of your feet. Now you can always drop to your knees as well here. If you stay lifted, press the mat away from you. Squeeze your hands towards one another. Engage your core. Gaze out in front of you. Now slowing down, as you can tell, finding a little stillness can still be really hard and challenging, just like here. Those moments where we do stop tend to drag on, tend to feel so much longer than when we're in constant flux. Can you stay with your breath? Exhale. Inhale, hinge forward, hug your elbows by your sides. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Inhale, low cobra. Breathe. Press the tops of your feet into the ground. Pull your elbows towards the back of your mat. Lift and lengthen your chest off the ground. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. This is our sun A. We'll take this breath movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, mountain. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Breathe in, mountain. Exhale, bend back. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Breathe in, hinge forward. Exhale, release. Arms down at your side, or perhaps a bind at your low back with this strap with a towel. Exhale. Inhale, locust. Breathe. Raise your tailbone or raise your heels. Pull your hands away from your glutes. Squeeze through your hamstrings through your glutes. And then squeeze your ankles towards one another. Breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist right. Breathe in, center. Exhale to the left. Breathe in, mountain. Exhale, open up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay, breathe, scan through your body. Again, take a moment, notice the subtle changes, maybe big changes already taking place. Can you stay connected to the moment? Notice, present. Take a breath in through your nose. Exhale out your nose, let it go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, chair pose. Breathe. Sink your weight into your heels. Your big toes might touch, or you might take this hip distance apart. Send your tailbone to the back corner of your mat. Lengthen your spine out of your hips. Breathe in. Exhale, airplane your arms. Breathe. Again, stay anchored and low in your chair posture. Bring your hands away from your hips. Squeeze your palms together. Lead with your collarbone. Exhale. Inhale, single leg mountain. Lift your left leg high. Breathe. Your hands can stay overhead. I prefer mine at heart center. Engage your core. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Breathe in. Exhale, figure four. Breathe. Sink into your right leg. Send your tailbone down. Flex your left foot. Lengthen, think halfway lift through your spine. You might bring your right hand to your left inner thigh, or even wrap your arms around or fold over. Exhale. Inhale, single leg mountain. Exhale, crescent airplane arms. Breathe. Step all the way back. Maybe you lose your balance like I do. Know that you can shimmy your left foot behind you if you don't like where you landed, to stack your heel over the ball of your foot. Bring your left hip up in line with the right. Arms squeeze towards one another. Exhale. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Breathe. You might need to adjust your stance slightly. Level your hips. Stack your right knee over or even behind your right ankle. Shoulders over hips, spread your fingers wide. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe. You can rest your right forearm on the top of your right thigh or traction against your inner thigh to create a little more space. Hug your legs together and then expand and broaden your chest. Exhale. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, Prasarita, Padottanasana, letter C. Think. Breathe. D is what I meant. Big toe bind. So with peace fingers, your index and your middle finger, wrap it around your big toe. Tailbone high. With your breath in, pull up onto your toes. Elbows flare out. Reach the crown of your head towards the ground. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Plant your right hand down. Inhale, side plank. Breathe. Ground into your right hand, soft bend through your elbows. Engage your obliques. Rainbow your hips towards the sky. You might lift your top leg, breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. You could try this with an ekapada, one-legged. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, chair. Exhale, airplane your arms. Breathe in, single leg mountain, right leg high. Find your arms overhead or hands to heart center. Breathe in. Exhale, figure four. Breathe. Lengthen your torso over your legs. Gaze out in front of you. And find what variation works. Maybe you press into your right inner thigh to get a deeper stretch through your outer hip. Breath out. Inhale, single leg mountain. Exhale, crescent, airplane arms. Breathe, step your right foot behind you. See that your feet are on separate train tracks, hip distance apart. Engage your core. Let your core take some of the pressure out of your left leg. Press the outside of your left thigh towards the side of your mat. You might find a bind or just bring your hands towards one another. Exhale. Inhale, open up. Warrior two. Breathe. Again, take any slight little movements you might need. You might need to adjust your stance to widen out a little bit more. Press into the knife edge of your right foot and then pull it towards the heel of your left. Tailbone down, belly in. Lengthen up out of your hips. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe. Lengthen over your left leg. Bring your left rib cage forward. Send your right shoulder back. Open your chest. Lengthen through both side bodies. Breath out. Inhale, star. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana. This one's all yours. You might take a Skandasana to the side, if that feels good in your body right now, or simply invite the inversion in. Notice if there's a lot of sensation in the back of your legs to take your stance out even wider. If you need a little bit more, if you're in a headstand unintentionally, walk your feet closer together. You might traction out in front of you or reach through. Breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the back. Plant your left hand down. Inhale, side plank. Breathe. Stack or scissor your feet. Engage your core, lift your hips. Soft bend in your left elbow and see that your shoulders directly over your elbow, over your wrist. Stack joints, safe joints. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a breath in. Exhale, let it go. Now, we'll do it together. Trick here. We're going to do the right side twice. And then we'll come back and do the left side twice. I'll show you what that accomplishes after we're done. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Walker hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Breathe in, single leg mountain. Left leg high. Exhale, figure four. Breathe in, single leg mountain. Exhale, crescent, airplane arms. Breathe in, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, star. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the back. Plant your right hand. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, single leg mountain, left leg high again. Exhale, figure four. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, crescent, airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, star. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front, right hand down. Breathe in, side plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, chair. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, single leg mountain, right leg high. Exhale, figure four. Breathe in. Exhale, crescent, airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extend. Breathe in, star. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the back. Plant your left hand. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, chair. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, single leg mountain, right leg high. Exhale, figure four. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, crescent, airplane arms. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Exhale, extend. Breathe in, star. Exhale, fold. Prasarita. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front, left hand down. Breathe in, side plank. Woo, baby. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. See what happens when we try to multitask? It's just not the same. Now we went around the world on each of our flows. Take a breath in, exhale, let it go. Inhale, hinge forward to high plank, and then come onto your forearms. Stack your shoulders over your elbows, elbows in line with your wrist. Inhale, exhale, hip dip, drop your right hip down. Inhale, back to center, exhale, left hip down. Inhale, center, exhale, you're on your own. Engage your core. Hug your belly button up. Fire into your obliques to rainbow your hips back up to center. Whew. Drop them to the side. Awesome job. I'm sure you're doing fantastic, or maybe you push pause during this part to go. I always have to go deal with children and break up a fight. Maybe there's something else. See what happens when we try to multitask. Again, it just doesn't ever work out the way we want it to. Just lock yourself in a closet. Breath out. Inhale, back to tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, sail your right leg high, and then set it down, because that's not what we're doing. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, single leg mountain, left leg high. Exhale, reach down with peace fingers. Capture your left big toe or the ninth edge of your left foot and extend your leg out to the side. You might bring your right arm out for a little balance or to your hip. Now, I don't care how high you get your legs to lift. What I want you to focus on is opening your hips. You might even bring your hand to the front of your leg and open. Think that same half floor frog at the beginning, or press to your inner thigh. Breathe in, exhale, tree. Breathe. Press your foot into your right leg back into your foot. Engage through your right glute. Get tall through your spine. You might grow your branches up or find a place of stillness. Anchor and root down just like the tree. Breath out. Inhale, single leg mountain. Exhale, crescent. Airplane arms, step back. Adjust your stance so that they are on separate train tracks, for sure. Press into your left foot to level your hips. Inhale, hands to heart center, lengthen your spine. Exhale, revolved crescent. Breathe. Bring your left tricep or elbow to the top of your right thigh. Stack your elbows on top of each other. Crown of your head in line with your tailbone. With every breath in, lengthen through your spine. Your breath out, heart up into thumb. Breathe in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Whew. Breathe. Toe heel your right foot to the top right hand corner of your mat. Maybe you open your hips slightly. You can flex your right foot to protect your ankle joint if you take this variation. There's an option for a quad stretch. Back, stroke your right arm, capture your left foot. Maybe it's just stillness. And to come down to your forearms to find a bit of peace. But stay connected to your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Come back to your palms, back to active runner's lunge. Exhale, low lunge. Wiggle your right foot back to center. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in straight through your right leg. Exhale, triangle. Breathe. Open towards the side of the room. Squeeze your legs together, engage through your core. Lengthen both side bodies. It does not matter how far you can touch. Open, find alignment between your feet, your legs, your hips, core, shoulders, head, knees and toes. Exhale. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse. Breathe, heels and toes out. Drop your tailbone. I always do a little wiggle. Know that you can take Malasana, yogi squat if that feels better for you. Or maybe some shoulder dips. Press to the inside of each thigh as you dip your shoulder down. Breathe out. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, low lunge to the back. Plant your right hand down. Now this is where our fun little party trick starts to take place. So with your right hand down, just like we did in standing balance, you can capture your left big toe, wrap it around for peace fingers, or to the knife edge. Inhale, open up. Or tree pose as well here. Vriksabhasisthasana. Press into the mat, hollow out through your armpits. Press your foot into your leg and lift through your hips. Breathe in. Exhale. Chaturanga. Awesome work. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Breathe in, single leg mountain, right leg high. Exhale, reach down. Find your bind. And Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. 3 times fast. Here, or here. Open your hip, press through your left big toe mount, engage through your core, lift up out of your hips. Exhale, I'm gonna fall over. Inhale, exhale, tree. Breathe. Press into your leg. Ugh. See, sometimes sound effects help keep your balance. I don't know if you do that, just do a little yoga trick. Kidding. Stay with your breath. Engage through your core, stack your shoulders over your hips. Maybe you take a bind behind your back. Lift your collarbone. If you really want to challenge your balance, take your gaze up or close your eyes. Exhale. Inhale, single leg mountain. Exhale, crescent. Airplane arms. Breathe. Again, adjust your stance. Continue to press the outside of your left thigh towards the side of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Breathe. If you stay up and active, press firmly into the ball of your right foot. If you drop to your knee on the first side, certainly do so here. It's usually my favorite. Press into your hands. You're going to ring out through your mid-torso. So have your breath in, get long. Your breath out, twist. Breathe in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Breathe. Toe heel your left foot forward. Take what's needed on this side. And you might notice the difference between your hips, side to side. There's no judgment, there's no labeling. I used to always label my right side as my bad side because it wasn't as open as my left. Served absolutely no purpose. Just one of those things, and I finally stopped doing it, in case you were worried. Even yourself out on this side. If you did something that's needed, take it. Breath out. Inhale, return to active runner's lunge. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, straighten through your left leg. You might walk your right foot in to shorten your stance. Exhale, triangle. Breathe, send your right hip back. Lengthen your spine over your left leg. Keep a soft, spongy bend in your left knee. And then just tick-tock, open your arms. Lengthen both side bodies. Think the crown of your head straight out, in line with your leg. Exhale. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse. Breathe. If you want to challenge, maybe you take goddess. Pop up onto the balls of your feet. Ooh, more balance. Maybe cactus your arms. Take a mudra. Nice work. Stay with your breath. Exhale. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, low lunge to the back. Plant your left hand down. Find your bind or whatever variation you'd like to try on. Exhale, ground into your left hand. Inhale. Ooh. See, sound effects. Try it on. Press through your left arm, engage your core, raise your hips. No balance on this side today. Breathe in, exhale, your last chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a deep, full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Breathe in, sail your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Breathe. Bring your right knee all the way out to the right-hand corner of your mat. Point your right foot back to your left hip. Peek over your right shoulder, level your hips. So your hip points should be flush across, parallel to the top of your mat. You can stay here, you can stay active, or come onto your forearms, perhaps all the way down. And settle in. My book's falling apart. Don't rush the process. Good things take time. I notice, especially with my 2 little boys at home, we're always in a rush, especially in the morning, right? But then at night, when they're asleep, I look at them and realize how fast it's going. And am I really present for them? Or are we just getting through the day, just getting what needs to be done checked off the list? We have to take time to slow down, to experience and live our lives, not just survive. Breath out. Inhale, rebuild to your palms. Tuck your back leg and then send your right leg up and back, bend, twist, flip your dog. Take whatever's needed. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Breathe. Again, get your knee out of your torso space. So if you do want to fold, it's not stuck in between. Know that you can take this. You could also take 90-90, where your knee is in line with your hip and your ankle is in line with your knee. And the same for your opposite leg. Just kind of like we had in floor fog. And then come over, especially if you have any issues in your knees, this helps a lot. You could also come onto your back or to your seat for seated or supine figure 4. Get into your outer hip, and then take a moment to settle in. Perhaps find a bit of stillness. And again, just like at the beginning of class, even when we take time to slow down, to stall the process, there's still a lot of work being done. Time and space has its way of making changes all on its own, without our need to push or to rush through. Can you still stay connected to your breath, even in these moments of stillness? Breath out. Inhale, rebuild to your palms. Tuck your back toes under. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend, twist, open, maybe flip. Downward facing dog. When you're ready, take one last scan. Notice, feel, breathe in. Exhale, come to your seat. Extend your legs long out in front of you. Remove any flesh, any clothing. Inhale, lift, lengthen up out of your hips. Exhale, seated, forward fold. Breathe, pull your toes back towards your face. Hollow out your belly and lift your ribs toward your quads. Shoulders away from your ears. And press the back of your legs into the ground. Breathe out. Inhale, come back up. Extend your arms out in front of you. All the way onto your backs. Hug your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. And then extend your left leg long. Take any movement through your right hip. Exhale, supine twist. Breathe. Anchor your left hip into the ground. Stack your right hip on top. Allow your right leg to fall heavy towards the side of your mat. And then again, melt. Can you find ease? It's a lot easier, for me at least, to find a bit of stillness after I've put in the hard work. And that's okay too. Maybe you need to check off the list and then build in time for a little reset, a little renewal. You can add it to your list if it helps. Breath out. Inhale, right knee to chest. Give it a squeeze and then send it long. Breathe in, left knee comes in. Find any movement on this side. Exhale, supine twist when you're ready. You can pick your right hip up, pull it under the left, twist through your mid-torso, and allow your left shoulder to stay connected to the ground. Soften, find ease, and rest. You can release the urge for an aggression. Simply allow the weight of your body to do what's needed. Breathe out. Inhale, come back to center again. Pull both knees into your chest. Time for one last active posture. Happy baby. Reach through, capture the outside of your feet. Press into your hands and pull back against your feet. Maybe a sway side to side. Or no, you could just simply go legs up the wall for a slight inversion to finish your practice. And then whenever you're ready, simply release your legs long down your mat, arms down at your side, or perhaps one hand to your heart, one to your belly. Take a breath in, smooth your brow, unclench your jaw, release your breath slowly. Let go of any conscious thoughts, any conscious breath. Enter conscious rest. I'll be here to bring you out in just a few minutes. Shavasana. Cleansing breath in, fill up. And exhale, simply sigh it out. Start to invite conscious breath back into your body. Breathe life into your fingers, your toes, ankles, and wrists. Know you can stay exactly as you are for as long as you need. If you're ready to move on, find a long body stretch. Reawaken with all the benefits of your practice. You can stay here on your back or roll to either side for supported fetal position. Take a moment to allow your practice to take root within you. I'll leave you with this quote. The great benefit of slowing down is reclaiming the time and the tranquility to make meaningful connections with people, with work, with culture, with nature, but most importantly, within our bodies and our minds. Carl Hanover. So where perhaps do you need to slow down? Where can you reclaim tranquility within your own life? When you're ready, press into the ground. Come up to a seated position, eyes soft or closed. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, fill up. Exhale, place your hands to your heart. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for slowing down and taking the time. It was an honor to be here in this space with you today. Namaste. Beautiful job. We will see you again soon.